Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be training my Finnhorse, Pluto. That's what I've decided to call him. And I'm really sorry for not posting for a long time. I just didn't have that much motivation to post and I've been pretty busy, so I just didn't get around to it. That's why I decided to make a video today, because I really wanted to get something out before the Wednesday update. And I also wanted to make a training time with Pluto since I didn't make one with him yet, and he's my only other untrained horse other than Frigga, who I did get to level 12. So we're just starting out in Moorland with the Bobcats races, and as you probably noticed, I did get a mic, you can hear me a lot better, and I also significantly turned down the sound in my game, so hopefully that does help. I don't know, I might need to turn it down even more, but we'll see. Just wanted to kind of chat and do this. So, yeah. I bought this saddle pad because I thought it would look so good with these items that I bought from the Valentine's shop. And it took practically all of my shillings. I have 439 shillings now, which is not that much. So, I am so good at saving my shillings. Oh my gosh, I'm really not. I also wanted to start out in Moorland because, I have reputation to do with the Bobcats still, and I started out in Wildwoods last time, my last training time, and I just don't want to start out in the same place every time. So I wanted to switch it up a little bit, do some places I didn't do last time. And this was a good way for me to do that. I really love that they added these Bobcats races because it makes it a lot easier to build rep with the Bobcats. I also sometimes just go in my stable and admire this horse. I really thought I disliked the Jorvik Frisian's animations, and that's what my problem was with them. But it's not the animations, because I like them on this horse, I just don't like them on the Jorvik Frisian. I feel like the Jorvik Frisian, the legs could have been longer, and the feathers could have been thicker, and then obviously fixing the mane and tail issues, which a lot of people didn't like. And then I feel like that horse would have been a big hit. It still was a hit with dressage clubs, but it wasn't a big hit with, people outside of the dressage community. I'm just gonna do the special move here. I absolutely love that this horse has a special move, especially for being the price that it is. It's extremely affordable, it has a special move, it's cold tolerant, it's absolutely adorable, and it has, a mane style for everyone. If you like short manes, long manes, roached manes, braided manes, it has all the things. So I absolutely love this horse. I think he's really cute. I've also been thinking, I've also been thinking a lot recently about maybe getting another Jorvik Wild, because Jorvik Wilds are my #1 favorite breed in the game, followed by the quarter horses. I'm a huge quarter horse person, and I absolutely love the breed in real life and in the game. And I love Jorvik Wilds too. Jorvik Wilds is my #1 favorite breed because, they top quarters just because they're cold tolerant and they have all those special mane styles. Oh! But I really like the quarters too. So I always have a hard time picking which is my favorite. But yeah, I've been really considering getting another Jorvik Wild. So, I've also been considering on double weekend getting 10k star coins and doing a Jorvik Wild shopping spree, buying all the coats, because I have a Jorvik Wild model Ember mane, but I don't have any Jorvik Wilds, the breed. Oh, wrong thing. So that's what I've been thinking about, is the Jorvik Wilds. They've been on my mind a lot. So yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. If you would like to see a shopping spree of Jorvik Wilds, let me know in the comments, because, you know, I'd like to know what people are interested in. Yeah. Also, I don't know. I'm trying to find different things to talk about here. Because I don't really have that much to say right now. I did get a video editor, so I will be able to cut clips. So we won't have anything like when I was naming Pluto and we had that fiasco where I couldn't decide on a name, and it was a mess for 8 minutes. For like 8 minutes, I couldn't decide on a name, and it was terrible. So we won't have something like that ever again, because I now have a video editor where I can cut and combine clips. So yeah, I still probably won't be getting an intro because I do want to keep my videos kind of chill, where I don't have to edit them a lot. But oh, okay. You know, it's nice to be able to cut clips if I need to, especially when naming horses comes. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. Yeah, and then I got a mic, obviously, because I already mentioned that. And yeah, that's just what happened. I got Pluto to level 5, and I was filming a training time with him, but that training time, I had to scrap it because my family was like blowing up my phone, so it was like ding 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 in the background, and I just decided to scrap it and restart. So new day, new start. Trying to get something uploaded before the Wednesday update. Oh, did I miss that? How did I miss that? I went right through it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. What? Again? I missed it again? What? Okay, I'm gonna go right in the middle. There we go. There we go. Who fails the Bobcats race? The checkpoints are so far apart. Oh my goodness, I missed it again. You used to be able to get it from going through the sides like that. I'm pretty sure you did. Oh my. Okay. Yay, we're finished. Okay. Well, this training time isn't finished. You know, I usually like to get my horse up at least one level if I do a training time. I've also been getting into champs again recently, and I started buying stable care because honestly, Jorvik Wilds, my favorite breed. Let me admire this horse right here. Let me admire this one. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I love the Jorvik Wild. But yeah, I've been getting into doing championships again, and it's been pretty fun. I did the Valedale champ, and I have never done that one before, but I did it, and it was really good. I got like 7th place or something. I think it was lower than 7th. Yeah, I don't know. I'm messing up the Valedale champ with the Jorvik Stables champ. I got like 9th with the Valedale champ, I think. It wasn't a very good score, but you know, it is what it is. And I tried my best, and that was what matters. And I also did the pony champ recently. First time I ever did that, which was really amazing to me because, you know, I'm just... No. Oh! I always try to do this crazy shortcut that I guess just... It's really difficult for me to do it, and I usually mess it up. So, yeah, just bear with me as I try to... Oh, that's not how it is. That is very incorrect. That is... Oh, very incorrect. Oh. Yeah. Also, they did not do an April Fool's update, which is something that I was really sad about because I started playing SSO in September of 2020, and I never got to experience April Fool's, Valentine's, the Orphic Stables open house, like that. The Midsummer Festival, I did get to do it on my alt, but I never got to do it on my main because the first account I ever had was a non-Star Rider account. Because obviously I didn't want to like pay for something if I didn't know if I would like it. And then I wanted to wait until a deal came on it because I knew that they had double weekend deals and like 30% off deals. So I wanted to wait for a deal just so that, I wouldn't, miss out on getting a good price. So I was really sad when they didn't put the April Fool's update in because, honestly, I was really looking forward to that. And they didn't put the Valentine's quests in, and honestly, I was looking forward to that too. But, they did really awesome on Wild Woods and the Wild Woods quests, and I would rather that they do really awesome on things that are going to be permanent in the game than do okay on things that are going to be permanent and really awesome on temporary events. So that's just my opinion on it. So I was kind of bummed, but not that much because, I would like them to work really hard on permanent things like they've been doing and maybe not focus so much on temporary things. The only really celebrations that I need is Christmas, Halloween, and the Orphic Stables open house. I have never been to the open house, but I would love to go. I would love to, experience the open house. Those are the only events that I need. I think Cloud Kingdom is pretty cool though, but I've never been. But from what I've seen and heard, it's pretty cool. But like Valentine's, I don't really need that. I don't really need the April Fools. It would be cool to have them, but like I said, I would prefer that the SSO team works on permanent things in the game, like Wild Woods, works on their horses. Their horses have completely gone up a notch in the last few months. Ever since they came out with the quarters and then the Orphic Wilds, their quality has completely gone through the roof. They did amazing on the Gauntlets. The Finnhorses are incredible. The Hide Run was amazing. I even think the Rune Clydesdales were cool. I didn't buy them though because the Clydesdale isn't my favorite model, but I think the coats were pretty well done, especially the Airness. And I really liked the I lost my train of thought, now I can't get it back. Okay. I did not like the Orphic Grecian very much, but, you're not gonna like every update. They tell you that. You're not gonna be a fan of every update. There's gonna be some updates that, you're not a big fan of. And that's just how it is, because not everyone can like every update, because we all want such different things to be added to the game. Personally, I've heard that a lot of people really want houses or apartments for our characters to be added in the game, and I don't really want that because, someone pointed out in Global, like, a few weeks ago that if we had apartments in the game, then it would maybe become, like, a little less focused on horses, and I don't really want that. I don't really think apartments are a big thing that we need to have, or customizable home stables. Maybe for realistic roles it'd be good, but I would prefer working on areas, main story quests, working on making the horses really great quality. Things like that is what I want to see, because I play this game as a horse game. That's the whole reason I got into it. If it didn't have horses, I would have never started playing. And I don't want it to stop being a horse game or become more focused on other things. So I would prefer to not have apartments added in the game. Because we do have those NPC houses that we can go in, and the Mistfall Cottage, which is a super realistic house, has no NPCs in it or any personalized things, so you could really make it be whatever you want in your own roleplay or your own mind. So yeah, that's just my opinion on the houses bit. Yeah, I think that this game has really been doing really great lately as far as their updates, because we got that amazing Saving Cedar quest line, and it's been so long since we got like a quest line, because we get like little races that you can do. You know, you do the quest for the race and you get some character XP, but it's been a while since we got an actual quest line. Even if it wasn't main story, it was a huge step up, and I really enjoyed it. I thought the quest was really amazing, and I liked it a lot. Now I'm like thinking about where I want to go. I think I'll just go to, let's just go back to South Hoof, and let's go to South Hoof Farm. But yeah, I really like the Wild Woods area because I think it's really well done. Like I've said that so many times before, but I just can't get over how well done it is. I think it's very detailed, very nice. I mean, they updated the deers, they added bears, they added moose, they added updated rabbits. I mean, we've just had so many amazing things coming in the past few months. And, you know, they're updating Dark Riders this year, or at least they said so in their 2020 like wrap-up thing on their SSO website, Star Stable Entertainment website. They said they were, so hopefully that happens. And then they also mentioned giving us a character update, which I'm not going to rush, because I hope that they take their time on it to make it really good and really what the players want, add a lot of diversity, make your character a lot more customizable, because our character does interact with everything in the game. I mean, literally everything. You can't do it without your character. There's things you have to dismount from your horse to do, which means just your character. Even when you're on your horse, riding your horse, your character is on, you know, like, I really hope they take their time to make the characters everything that we want them and need them to be, so that they are diverse and customizable and just very well done. Like the new NPCs we're seeing are very well done, very detailed. You know, they just have a lot more detail put into them than our characters, and I want to see our characters having a lot of detail put into them like the NPCs. And so I want SSO to take their time when updating the characters so that we can have that amount of detail put into our characters, because I feel like that would be good. Oh. Okay. Yeah. And apparently we're getting updated Dark Riders. I mean, we were supposed to be getting updated Dark Riders, but there hasn't been any word on it since the original, since the SSO yearly wrap-up on the Star Stable Entertainment website. There hasn't been any more information on them, so we'll just have to wait and see. But hopefully we do get updated Dark Riders. I would really love that, you know. I'm not sure if I want to do that race. I was heading over to do the observatory race, and I can just do that one when I come down. It's really fun to train in the Silverglade area because there's just so many races. I'm trying to go to places where I have reputation left to do first, because that's what I always try to do every time that I train, even when I'm not filming. Just because it's easier. You know, you can build reputation and train at the same time, and just get to... Oh, that is a lot of things. Okay. You get 2 birds with 1 stone. So yeah. Yeah, I'm really struggling to find words to say, because one, it hasn't been that long since I filmed, but it wasn't like I just filmed yesterday or something or anything like like that, so I feel kind of awkward, and then at the same time, there's not really much for me to talk about. We don't have any new horse spoilers right now. Finnhorse just came out, so we don't have any new horse spoilers yet. We don't have any new spoilers, in fact. But, yeah. We are supposed to be getting a new tack set recolored next week, and I am excited to see what that is. My guess for what outfit it would be is the Regal Rider dressage outfit, because that seems to be pretty popular, but, you know, I don't know. You don't know, you don't know until it happens. Oh, did I say next week we're supposed to be getting it? Sorry, brain fog. But this week we're supposed to be getting a popular tack set recolored. So I'm excited to see what that is, because, hopefully it's just not too expensive. That's the biggest thing that I'm banking on. The Redwood Point Ranger outfits that came out, I'll show you, in the global store, but the Ranger outfits that came out were really affordable and max stat, and I thought that was amazing. And the, some of the Wildwoods herd outfits that came out were affordable, but then some of the, main herd outfits, I guess you'd call them, were not as affordable. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So, this, $10,000 for a shirt, $10,000 for a pair of pants, $8,500 for a pair of shoes, $6,000 for gloves, $9,000 for a hat. But we did get a free redeem code to get one of the hats. Either this is the Forrester's hat, this is the Warrior's hat, and I got the Mystics hat. So and then the Mystics hat. But that's what we got in our redeem code, our most recent one at least. And those were pretty expensive. But then you get these, $7,500 max stat shirt. These are actually more expensive than I remember. Dang. Yeah. So maybe that's not the best example. I mean, if you look at the recent stuff, it's actually pretty expensive. So, maybe these will be too. I wouldn't be surprised. 9,000, I'm not shopping though. I don't need to be, no. Okay, I need to stop. Okay, so yeah, that it's a thing. It's a thing, that's for sure. It's a thing, that happens sometimes. Yeah. But even, the clothes are more expensive, but the horses are getting cheaper. We had $750 for the Gotland, $850 for the Finnhorse. Hyde Run was $850. Petronarius were $750. So horse prices are getting more affordable, even if clothing prices are up. And it is kind of annoying to have a max shilling limit, but at least then they can't put outfits costing shillings over 10,000. So that is annoying but useful, so that we don't get too crazy prices, because that would just be crazy. People have been asking for a long time to be able to buy horses with shillings. But honestly, I don't think we're ever going to get that, because selling star coins is the number one way SSO makes their money. Because, they only have two things that they can sell: Star Rider memberships or star coins. So star coins is the biggest way that they make their money, because $65 for 5,000 star coins, or 10,000 if you buy on double weekend, and a Star Rider lifetime membership is $75. So a lot of people will buy Star Rider lifetime, but then they'll also keep buying star coins. So it's just the biggest way that they make money. And if horses were available for shillings, then people would not buy star coins as much, and they would lose a lot of their profit. So yeah, it would definitely be nice to buy horses with shillings, but I don't think they're ever going to make that update. But hopefully they can make some other updates, like a sitting trot, you know, where you, an update where you can click to hold the reins with one hand for Western riding. Maybe they could make an update where you can change leads. I mean, that would be really good updates. You know, just small things that are realistic. I would also love a player name changing update because I don't regret my name, but I would change it if I was given the chance. You know what I mean? So, and I know a lot of other people too who would change their name if given the chance. So I definitely hope for a player name changing update in the character update, or slightly after or slightly before, because I think that would just be so epic and so amazing, because they wanted to add like diversity and customization to their character making, and I feel like a name changing update would be one of the greatest ways to do that, because you think about it, you can change your starter horse's appearance, you can change any of your horse's names, you can change your appearance, but you can't change your name. And I get that it would be harder because, you know, it would change on all the friends list, ignore list, the clubs list, everything like that. But I think it would be a good update, and I really hope that they add it. I have hope that they'll add it one day. Like, I believe that they will, because honestly, it'd be really hard to run SSO for like, what? Oh my gosh, no, I lost. It'd be hard to keep SSO running for, you know, 10 more years or something and not add that update. I mean, SSO's 10th birthday is coming this year, and I mean, looking back, like, when they first started, if you watch videos of when they first started, things were completely different. You couldn't even own multiple horses. And now here we are, you know, you can own as many horses as you want. You can change your horses' names. You know, our horses have special movements. We have so much more of the map unlocked. You know, it's just a lot better, and so many things have been added to the game. Like, you can now become a wild horse without using a glitch. You know, just so many things have been added that are really just amazing, and I definitely am excited to see what the future holds for this game, because it's something that makes me really happy and I really enjoy playing it. So I'm really excited to see what the future holds. If, like, even if I had just gone back to when I first started playing and I got told that we're gonna have a new area, an entirely new area in a couple of months, I would be so astounded and shocked and excited, because we've had so many amazing updates just since I've started playing, and that was only like 6 or 7 months ago, and we've already had so much change and so many amazing updates. I'm not going to do the other races because they take too much time. And I'm not going to do the garden race because it takes a lot of time. I'm just going to head here. And yeah, this is the Petra. I really like Blue Roan. It's my favorite coat color. But I didn't like the magical coat at all. And the Clydesdale model just wasn't my favorite. So I didn't buy one. But they were a really good price. You know, it wasn't completely off the table for me. Yeah. What? Oh my gosh. I'm having such bad luck with these manor races. Oh. I've also noticed that the leg wraps sit up higher on the Finnhorse in Gotland than they do on other breeds. And I think that's because they're like, oh, what? How did I do? But yeah, if you look at the Finnhorse's legs, on other breeds, it would be covering, covering the little area above the hoof. It just, I forgot what that's called, and I don't want to call it the wrong name by accident, so I'm just gonna not say that. But it was like completely covering. It was extremely unrealistic fit for leg wraps. And then on the Finnhorse and Gotland, you have this very realistic looking fit for the leg wraps. And I love it. I think it's really great. Someone also made a theory video about how we're in Gen 4 of SSO horses, and I honestly believe it, because no Gen 3 horses or Gen 2, like no generation of horses has had bridles that can only go on one certain breed. That's a unique thing that just started happening. It started with the Marwaris. Well, it started with the quarters, kind of, having those halters that only Gen 3 horses can have, but it really, really started with the Marwaris, and the Marwaris having those bridles that they have, and that's just when it started. And then it continued with the Jorvik Wild Horse, the next horse to come out, if you're not going to count Dorka and Solus, which I don't count them because they're not permanent horses in the game. And it came out next with the Jorvik Wild Horse, and it wasn't right away that it happened. It wasn't right away. It happened over January, or around that time is when we first got the shops in Wildwoods with the Jorvik Wild's unique bridles in them. So it's, something that happened over time, not when they first came out in November, but later, it happened. And then the Jorvik Frisian has its own special bridles that only it can wear, and the Gotland can wear them, and so can the Finnhorse, So the YouTube channel that made that video, I think it was called Family Turtle Night. I will see if I can link the video in the description box. Credits to them for that theory. I did not come up with that. But yeah, it just really got me thinking. If we're in Gen 4 of horses, I'm loving it, Every horse that's come out since September, I've loved. I loved Dorka and Solus. I have Dorka. I love the Jorvik Wild. It's my favorite breed in the game. I have a Tomb Hoof. I did not get a hide run just because a lot of reasons. The curly model is not my favorite model. I didn't like the normal coat. Back then we didn't have the magical coat toggle, and I didn't really want to get a horse that I wasn't really into. And I also just thought the coat was a little bit weird for magical and normal. I didn't like the way the hair laid on the chest. I thought it was weird, so I just didn't get that one. And then the Jorvik Frisian was not my favorite either. But I really loved the Gotland, really loved the Finnhorse. I never thought I could even get somewhat close to liking the Clydesdales, but Petra and Aranis were pretty cute. I just didn't buy one because Clydesdales are not my favorite breed, and the magical coat thing was not it for me. So, because I liked the Aranis, the magical coat of the Aranis in the normal coat of the Petra, but I didn't like the magical coat of the Petra, and I didn't like the normal coat of the Aranis. So, please excuse me if I'm saying those names wrong, as I most likely am, but that's just my opinions and some things that I did and did not like. About the horses. And yeah, but usually, like I said, a couple days after I buy a horse, I will, kind of regret it. It depends. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. And no regrets with this cute horse. I think he's adorable. And like I said, I'm really shocked about the gaits too, because I just didn't like the Jorvik Frisian. I didn't like the gaits, but the gaits are not the problem. The problem was the model. That was what I didn't like, because I love the gaits on this horse. I think they really fit. But I have never seen a Finnhorse in real life, as we don't have them where I live. So, I can't really say if the gaits look similar to what a Finnhorse rides like, but I can say that I do like them. If that's anything. Seeing that Jorvik Wild. Oh, I'm too much of a sucker for the Jorvik Wilds. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to see a Jorvik Wild shopping spree next double weekend, because I would really love to I would love to make one, but the Jorvik Wilds are just too much for me. I can't. I'm gonna go train at Redwood Point really quick, because I need to see my Jorvik Wilds, and I don't want to do the Valedale races, so I'm just going to go to Redwood and do the Redwood races instead. And then I'm probably going to cut the video, because I don't want to get in too long. I noticed that a lot of my videos are really long, and I don't want every video to be that way. But, oh my gosh. Oh, why are they so beautiful? Why are they the most expensive horse in the game? Why can't they be cheaper? I do think they're worth every star coin of the price, but why can't they be cheaper? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go broke on these horses, I swear. Even the coats that I'm not a big fan of, like this flaxen chestnut. No, actually I love this one. No, I love it. Oh, I love it too much. Yeah. Like I say, oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of this coat, but I still like it. And then I look at it and I'm like, wait, no, I love it. And it's only for the Jorvik Wilds. I'm just such a sucker for them. I need all of them in my life. I need all of the Jorvik Wilds in my life. For real, let me know if you'd like to see a Jorvik Wild shopping spree, because I would do it. I would do it. I'm not gonna lie. This is my #1 favorite breed, and I can't even with these horses. They're the cutest thing that ever existed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And they have all my favorite coats. They got a blue roan. I mean, I love this blue roan. I love it so much. It's so beautiful. My favorite things about this coat. Oh my gosh. I should not be doing this. This is a training time, not buying horses time. And besides, my star coins are dead anyway. They're dead. They're really dead, because I have no self-control. Well, I do kind of, I only allow myself to buy one horse per month. I've only bought multiple horses per month one time, and that was because the Tomb Hoof had just come out, and I didn't want to miss, I'm surprised that I got that. I didn't want to miss it, but I also had to buy a club horse for a club I was in that disbanded a few days later. But I just, yeah, that was the only time. I've never done a horse buying shopping spree. And then this month I got 2 horses in the month, but that was because I got my Rune Runner for free. So it's not like, I did not buy the Rune Runner. I got it for free. It honestly didn't cost me any star coins, because the whole time I was doing Druid, I always paid for the trailer with shillings, just like I always do now, because honestly it's just such a waste of star coins. Like, if I take the trailer, and I take the trailer 4 times for 2 star coins each time, that's 2 days of stable care. I count it as 2, even though it's technically 1, because if you buy a day of stable care, then it takes care of your horses for that day and the next day if you don't buy another. But, that's why that's how I buy stable care. That's how I do it, because it saves a lot of star coins, and instead of taking 49 star coins a week, it depends. Like, some weeks it'll take a little bit more. It takes a lot less if you buy it every other day. is the point I'm trying to make. Oh my gosh. When you can't ride at all. Yeah, that's just what I'm trying to say. Wildwoods, it's so beautiful. It's so detailed, honestly. I can't imagine how many hours of work went into making this place what it is today. It's absolutely gorgeous, you know. And I'm so excited for the future of SSO. I feel like it has a lot of good things for it in the future. And yeah, hopefully we can get more main story quests soon. Hopefully we can get some, yeah, that's just my biggest hope, is main story quests, a really nice player update, because I would really love that. I know a lot of people who would really love that. Player name changing feature, and just kind of things like those that I'm just hoping to get. Just some nice things for the game that don't cost anything. Because I love horses, I love buying horses, you guys, and I love trading them, I love everything about it, but it's nice to be able to just, you know, have a free update that you don't have to spend anything to have. Like, you know, I love when horses are released, but you do have to spend star coins to enjoy the update. Oh, okay. So that's why quest updates are still my favorite, even as, you know, I love horses, but quest updates are still my favorite because you don't have to spend any money to, oh my gosh, the bear's gonna go after me. I don't think I can make that. Can I make that? Where did the bear go to? Like, where did the bear go? Oh, I need to focus and not get distracted by bears in the woods, because it growled at me. It growled at me. I'm pretty sure that bear can't actually get you though. Like, I'm pretty sure if you just stand still, it can't get you. Well, even if you don't stand still, I'm pretty sure, like, you can't die from the bear at this race. Like, yeah, I just don't think you can. Also, I love that dark blue bunny that's right there on that log when you go past. I love that dark blue bunny, and I really hope it's purchasable, because I don't buy pets because personally I don't think they're worth the price, especially for like the mist boxes, which are some of the most expensive ones, just because they're, you know, really old, and I don't want to buy one and then I am so close to level 7. Okay, I just need to find another race to do. Yeah, what's a race that's somewhere that I could do it, that the trailer is really close to it? I'm trying to also think of ones that are very quick. You know what? We'll do this at Golden Leaf. Small jumping course, very easy, very quick. And then I'll cut the video there. I'm just gonna but yeah. I like updates where you don't have to spend any money to get them. You know, quests, new areas, and we've been getting a lot of that lately, even if it wasn't main story. It's still quests. The Saving Cedar quest line to unlock Wildwoods, you know, all stuff like that is still quests, and I love them. So yeah, we're gonna get him to, There we go, level 7. Okay, everyone, that is it for today. I will probably see you guys again on the Wednesday update. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye!